Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into an astonishing subject that will surely captivate both coin collectors and casual viewers alike, the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel, a seemingly ordinary 5-cent piece, but this particular coin has a remarkable story that elevates its worth to an extraordinary $140 million due to a plethora of errors, mistakes, and mint mark anomalies that have sparked not just fascination among numismatists but also ignited imaginations about the potential of everyday coins lurking in our pockets. As we explore the intricacies of this phenomenon, we'll uncover the many factors that contribute to the coin's incredible value, starting with its origin in the United States Mint, where millions of nickels were produced in 1988. However, among that vast production run, a small number were minted with mistakes that would change their lives forever. The Jefferson nickel is not just a piece of currency, it carries with it a history that goes back to 1938 when it was first introduced to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's birth, designed by Felix Schlag, featuring the iconic profile of Jefferson on the obverse while the reverse shows Monticello, Jefferson's beloved estate. The 1988 D edition was produced in Denver, indicated by the D mint mark, but this is where the story takes a turn. While it was meant to be a regular nickel, certain errors occurred during the minting process that would later contribute to its renown and high value. Imagine discovering that a 5-cent piece can have a staggering price tag attached to it. Well, the key factors that lead to the valuation of the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel primarily revolve around a few critical flaws. First off, one of the notable errors is the infamous double die variety. A coin that exhibits this defect means it has been imprinted with the die in such a way that it causes a doubling effect, giving the appearance of the same design being struck multiple times. This fascinating error stems from misalignment during the striking process and can lead to inconsistencies that are highly sought after by collectors. Moreover, understanding the significance of the mint mark is crucial, as it identifies where the coin was made. Even minor variations in this mark can heavily influence a coin's market value, and in the case of the 1988 D nickel, any aberration could pique the interest of collectors looking for something unique, an error that can turn an entirely mundane penny into a coveted collector's item. Not only that, but the possibility of a misaligned die also raises the stakes, causing coins that initially appear unremarkable to escalate to a monumental worth. This can happen if the coin's die strikes off-center, leading to missing features that make them more desirable and rare. Additionally, there have been particular instances where the 1988 D nickels were struck with incorrect metal composition. While standard nickels are primarily made from 75% copper and 25% nickel, the emergence of variations with even slight deviations from this standard can make them extremely valuable. All of these features add layers of intrigue to the 1988 D Jefferson nickel, as they shift from mundane currency into objects of fascination, collectibles that narrate a journey that reflects both historical and economic significance. It's not just about the monetary value attached to these coins, but also the stories behind them. What was taking place at the time they were minted? What were the prevailing economic conditions, and how did they influence the demand for coinage? These questions create a rich tapestry of history that adds to the allure of collecting these nickels, making them more than just a means of exchange but rather a connection to the past. As we dissect further into the realm of coin collecting, it's vital to consider how the numismatic community values errors, and perhaps no other coin embodies this better than the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel. Add to that the fact that prices in the coin market can fluctuate dramatically, based on rarity, demand, and condition, meaning the $140 million moniker isn't just a catchphrase. It reflects a real possibility that certain pieces could fetch unimaginable prices at auction if the right collector were to set their eyes on them. Following this, the need for thorough research and certification arises. Collectors and investors often seek professional grading services to assess and authenticate their coins because the assurance of legitimacy can dramatically affect a coin's market value. Numismatic experts will look for specific markers or indicators on the coin that signal it's a true rarity as opposed to just a run-of-the-mill nickel one might find at a corner store. This due diligence is essential in preserving the integrity and transparency of the hobby, as counterfeit coins are an unfortunate reality in the world of numismatics. Exploring the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel sparks not just an interest in its worth but delves deep into the love of history and the idea that sometimes, the most extraordinary treasures are hidden in plain sight, waiting to be discovered. All it takes is a little curiosity and an eye for detail. A keen collector might find themselves holding a piece of history worth far more than its face value. The excitement doesn't just stop there, however, as we further consider the geographical and cultural context surrounding the coin. We reflect on how economic conditions during 1988 might have influenced not only the production of the Jefferson nickel but the perception of coinage at large. An era defined by certain political and economic sentiments provided the backdrop for minting these coins, an understanding that can add texture to the value proposition behind the 1988 D nickel. For many, coins are more than just paper currency or metal, they embody the rhythms of society, capturing moments in time, serving as tokens of economic transactions but also as artifacts that help us navigate through the layers of history. In this regard, the fascination around 1988 D. Jefferson Nickels illustrates how the market functions. It oscillates between supply and demand while incorporating narratives of error and rarity, with each coin telling its own unique story. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone intrigued by the potential hidden treasures that might be sitting unnoticed among your change, pay close attention to those nickels. The $140 million price tag serves as a humble reminder that the true value of any coin is determined not just by its metal content but by the stories it holds, the historical significance it encapsulates, and the relentless quest of collectors seeking that elusive gem. In conclusion, we invite you to embark on this fascinating journey with us, as we unravel the mysteries of the 1988 D. Jefferson nickel, a coin that turns our understanding of currency upside down and challenges the very notion of value itself. In doing so, we remind ourselves that the joys of discovery extend far beyond the cataloging of coins, they rest on sharing our findings with others, enriching our understanding of not just numismatics but of our cultural heritage and economy as a whole. So stay tuned, keep your eyes peeled for possibilities in your own pocket change, and always remember that you never know when you might stumble across a small piece of history worth much more than its face value. Thank you for joining us today, and we can't wait to see you in our next video where we delve even deeper into the enthralling world of coin collecting and its wonders. Next, 1999 P. Jefferson Nickels. In today's video, we're diving into the thrilling and sometimes surprising world of coin collecting, focusing specifically on the incredible story surrounding the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel, a seemingly unassuming 5-cent piece that has captured the attention of collectors and experts alike due to its remarkable worth, which, under specific circumstances, can soar to an astonishing $590 million. The journey of this coin is a captivating one, revealing how minor errors, production mistakes, and the significance of mint marks can transform a common nickel into a treasured artifact, far exceeding its face value. It all began during the minting process in 1999, a year marked by numerous advances in the coin production technology at the Philadelphia Mint, where this particular coin was struck. While millions of these nickels were produced that year, a small fraction of them contained significant errors due to various factors that could have ranged from misalignment in the dies to inadvertent design alterations during the minting process. One of the most crucial elements affecting the value of the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel is the presence of mint errors, commonly referred to as error coins, which are classified as variations or mistakes that occur when a coin is minted. These errors can come in various forms, including but not limited to double die aversions, off-center strikes, wrong planchet usages, and even visual anomalies that deviate from the intended design. In the case of the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel, some error varieties are especially rare, contributing significantly to their skyrocketing prices in the collector market. For instance, one of the most sought-after varieties associated with this year is the double die obverse, where the obverse side of the coin, which features the image of Thomas Jefferson, is struck multiple times, resulting in a doubled appearance of certain features, including the letters and Jefferson's profile. Collectors will pay a premium for these error coins because they are not only rare but also fascinating examples of the minting process that highlight how variances can happen. The excitement surrounding such finds propels many enthusiasts on the hunt for these remarkable pieces, leading them to scour through rolls of nickels, hoping to discover one of these valuable anomalies nestled among standard coins. Another aspect that adds intrigue to the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel is the concept of mint marks, which denote where a coin was produced. While typically, a P mint mark signifies that a coin was minted in Philadelphia, it's essential to understand that certain coins lack mint marks and are often a focal point of interest for collectors. While all 1999 nickels intended for circulation were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, certain variations or collectible editions exist that do not display a mint mark, including some examples that were specially created for collector-proof sets and other commemorative issues. The nuances of mint marks can sometimes lead to confusion, but for savvy collectors well versed in the intricacies of mint markings, these details can become vital indicators of rarity and worth, especially if an error is involved. Furthermore, it's essential to consider how grading plays a significant role in determining the value of a 1999 Jefferson nickel. Coin grading is a standardized approach that assesses a coin's condition, helping to classify it into various categories that range from poor to perfect mint condition. Various grading scales, such as the Sheldon scale, provide benchmarks that guide collectors and investors in understanding a coin's market price potential based on its appearance, wear, and overall preservation. For instance, a 1999 Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition with potential error characteristics, like a double die, could bring in an exponentially higher price compared to the same coin in circulated condition without any notable flaws, emphasizing that a minimal difference can lead to a substantial increase in value. As collectors become more educated about the significance of grades and how they relate to potential error coins, the legacy of determining a coin's value becomes an exciting realm of discovery and research. Another fascinating aspect to consider is the socio-economic context surrounding coin collecting in recent years. As markets continue to fluctuate and more individuals seek alternative investments, the coin collecting scene expanded, with numerous buyers entering the market and targeting rare coins for both personal collections and as financial investments. This escalation in interest has drawn attention back to coins that might otherwise be overlooked, elevating their value in the eyes of collectors and investors. Moreover, the evolution of online communities centered around coin collectors facilitates the rapid exchange of information and discoveries, highlighting the importance of social media in our modern age of collecting. Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and dedicated online forums allow collectors to showcase their prized possessions, including rare finds like the 1999 Jefferson nickel, fostering a sense of community and mutual appreciation for the hobby. In this innovative environment, enthusiasts share stories of their adventures searching for coins, detailing the thrilling rush that comes when a rare nickel is found, potentially leading to significant monetary gain. The intertwining of human connection and the pursuit of rare coins enhances the emotional significance attached to pieces such as the 1999 Jefferson nickel, transforming them into not just valuable objects but also cherished keepsakes that symbolize moments of discovery, history, and personal exploration. As we delve deeper into this riveting saga, let us not forget the historical significance attached to the Jefferson nickel itself, which has long been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1938. This iconic coin was designed by Felix Schlag to memorialize Thomas Jefferson, our nation's third president and an essential figure in American history, known for his numerous contributions to the founding principles of the United States. Such a design choice helps maintain interest in the Jefferson nickel over the decades. In combination with the occasional mint errors, it continues to intrigue collectors intrigued by both its aesthetic appeal and the rich symbolism behind the coin. In examining the 1999 Jefferson nickel, we draw parallels not only to this specific coin but also to the broader narrative of American numismatics, offering us the opportunity to glean insight into the evolution of monetary design, the subtleties of minting processes, and the ways a mere coin can encapsulate a myriad of stories stretching across generations. There is an undeniable interplay between the art of design and the scientific precision of minting processes that come together to form a potent blend of history and culture encapsulated within the seemingly small coin. Each scar, flaw, or imperfection tells a story, reminding us of the human element behind every piece of currency in circulation. Moreover, the mystique that surrounds the 1999 Jefferson nickel serves as an inspiration for would-be collectors and seasoned veterans alike, encouraging each to explore the plethora of forgotten treasures hidden in pockets and old jars. It reinforces the idea that within the mundane, there lies potential value waiting to be discovered, should one have the patience and tenacity to seek it out. For many, the journey of searching through change becomes not only a lucrative endeavor but an engaging adventure, filled with the promise of unearthing history with each nickel they encounter. Naturally, as with any pursuit where monetary value is at stake, the market for error coins can fluctuate based on demand, accessibility, and new discoveries. Thus, the landscape for 1999 Jefferson Nickels and similar collectibles may shift over time, regularly offering new experiences and opportunities for savvy collectors who wish to maximize their investments while contributing to the vibrant culture within the numismatic community. Understanding these market dynamics can empower people to make informed decisions when approaching coin collecting and help to foster a greater appreciation for the craft developed over years of learning, collecting, and sharing experiences. As we conclude our exploration of the multifaceted world surrounding the 1999 Jefferson nickel, we are reminded that each coin encapsulates not just currency but stories that connect us to our cultural past. Each error and mint mark nuance enhances the layer of intrigue tied to these nickels, ensuring that they remain highly sought after not just because of their financial potential but for their narrative depth within the broader context of American history and the art of coinage. Collecting becomes a labor of love for many enthusiasts, as they chase after not just coins but the memories and stories they each hold within. So the next time you come across a 1999 Jefferson nickel, don't merely see it as a humble 5-cent piece. Instead, recognize the potential that lies within it, waiting patiently to reveal its secrets to anyone daring enough to discover them, and perhaps even that journey may lead to a remarkable tale that intertwines with your own personal history. With that spirit of adventure and exploration in mind, we encourage you to dig deeper into the world of coins, explore what makes each piece unique, and forge connections that will enrich your experience as you partake in this timeless hobby that continually bridges generations and brings enthusiasts together across time and space, all due to like-minded passion for discovering the extraordinary behind ordinary pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. Thank you for joining us today, and be sure to subscribe. Next, 1991 Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic that will captivate collectors and casual viewers alike: the incredible story behind the 1991 Jefferson nickel, a coin that has captured the imagination of numismatists and investors alike, venturing far beyond its mere 5-cent face value into a realm of astonishing worth, estimated to be around $170 million, thanks to unexpected errors, minting mistakes, and the allure of unique mint marks that make it stand out in the vast landscape of American currency. Let's unravel this remarkable phenomenon and discover exactly what transformed this ordinary coin into an extraordinary treasure, one that boasts a tale of history, rarity, and the surprising twists that can occur in the world of coin production. It all begins with the Jefferson Nickels' origins. Introduced in 1938 and designed by the famed sculptor Felix Schlag, the nickel was intended to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Thomas Jefferson's birth and to honor the contributions of this remarkable founding father. Little did anyone know that the coins produced during the 1991 minting season would contain anomalies that would dramatically alter their value for years to come. As the government's minting process not only maintains a rigorous standard of accuracy but is also carefully observed by collectors, the discovery of any errors within this tight-knit cycle can galvanize interest and exponentially increase a coin's rarity, such is the case with the 1991 Jefferson nickel, which is part of a prized collection for those with an eye toward the imperfections that give these coins their added worth. The mint mark placed on a coin indicates where it was produced. In the case of the 1991 coin, the D signifies it was minted in Denver. However, for the 1991 Jefferson nickel, there are errors that make it infamous. These errors can include a variety of minting mishaps, such as double-struck coins, missing elements, or even coins with striking inconsistencies that showcase a misalignment in the die. Just one of these mistakes can cause a coin that typically would be worth 5 cents to skyrocket hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars in value, shaping the market for those keen on obtaining such a specimen. Imagine finding out that a seemingly ordinary coin from the cash register had an error that made it among the most sought-after pieces in American history. Certain 1991 nickels reveal a striking phenomenon that creates considerable intrigue. Some have been discovered without the D mint mark, making them extraordinarily rare and thus even more coveted by collectors. This is due to an oversight at the mint, a rare instance that left a number of coins without their identifying marker, giving them an air of mystery and enhancing their desirability. In a hobby where every detail matters, the absence of the mint mark can mean the difference between pocket change and a fortune, illustrating how critical each component of coin production is to collectors who may perceive a missing element as indicative of a larger error or imperfection. Coin enthusiasts thrive on these tales of chance and error, celebrating the quirks and flaws that set certain coins apart from their more commonplace counterparts. And as collectors scour through daily transactions in search of these hidden gemstones, they find themselves immersed in stories that go beyond mere monetary value. They delve into a narrative of culture, history, and craft that defines the very essence of numismatics. The engaging world of coin collecting not only encompasses the financial reward of securing valuable items but also invokes the thrill of the chase, a fervor to uncover artifacts that tell the story of a nation through its currency. The 1991 Jefferson Nickel also represents a pivotal moment in numismatic history, serving as a reminder of the intricate dance between the minting process and the factors that can influence a coin's ultimate worth. The economics of supply and demand play a major role. While only a handful of the error coins exist, their scarcity contributes to an inflated demand, ensuring that prices can soar as collectors vie for the honor of owning a piece of history. This is compounded by the fact that as coins are destroyed or lost over time, the remaining examples grow even rarer, cementing their place as coveted objects within the numismatic community. Adding another layer to this narrative is the need for expert grading in determining the condition and appeal of such coins. The professional appraisal more the coin undergoes can establish an accurate market value, further pushing prices upward. Grading scales, which range from low to high in terms of quality and desirability, can have immense implications on a coin's valuation. Mint state grades, especially within error coins, see premiums paid due to their pristine conditions. Coins that exhibit stunning copper luster and intricate details are deemed far more desirable. Thus, one determined collector may pay tens of thousands of dollars for a near-perfect 1991 nickel, driven by both rarity and desire within the market. Coin collecting is not merely an activity, it transforms into a hobby infused with passion and dedication, allowing individuals to delve into a world of historical significance and wealth creation, dynamically combining work and leisure in a thrilling pursuit. When contemplating the 1991 Jefferson Nickels allure, one must not overlook the narratives tied to its creation, errors, and the unopened treasures that lie within circulation. The minting process itself can often embody stories of human error. After all, these coins are created through intricate machinery, as well as the hands of skilled workers who bring forth the possibilities of error. The human touch, albeit imperfect, ultimately shapes the legacy of coins like the 1991 Jefferson nickel. In considering why this coin shines above many others, we must acknowledge the passion and enthusiasm behind coin collecting. The robust online and local communities have grown exponentially, providing a platform for enthusiasts to share findings, stories, and guidance that strengthens the worldwide numismatic community. Facebook groups, Reddit threads, and dedicated forums allow collectors to post images, seek advice on assessment, and trade information about market trends, breathing new life into the once niche hobby. With so many individuals engaged in discussions over potential worth, it can lead to some astonishing discoveries. A simple post showing a 1991 nickel with an error may illuminate a path for someone who wasn't previously aware of the coin's importance. The excitement is contagious, snowballing into vibrant discussions surrounding various error coins, valuations, and even anecdotes about where and how these treasures have been found. Stories emerge about nickels discovered in parking lots, among family heirlooms, or imperfectly rolled coins handed during transactions, events that leave collectors exhilarated in anticipation of when they might stumble upon a hidden gem. Collectors do not just seek coins for monetary worth, they often chase the thrill of exploring the past, piecing together a larger narrative interwoven between history and economics. Some may even frame their collections based around specific years, designs, or mint errors, cultivating a vivid tableau that echoes the evolution of American currency. The evolution of collecting is mirrored by technological advancement, as the Internet enables greater communication and commerce, containing detailed databases and wealth of resources about coins. New generations are brought into the fold, fueling the fire of collecting. The 1991 Jefferson nickel can be seen as both a fleeting moment in time and a lasting emblem of human endeavor, perhaps it's this perspective that keeps collectors passionate about their pursuits. And that is indeed the heart of numismatics. It transcends mere monetary worth to embody stories uniting individuals, not only through the act of collecting but through shared experiences, knowledge, and a sense of community that enriches everyone involved. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer with dreams of uncovering a mint error, the journey is ripe with possibilities and undeniable charm. The 1991 Jefferson Nickels stands as a testament to how singular errors in minting can create treasures worth millions, reinforcing a belief that even the most unassuming coins can hold extraordinary value, reminding us all of the marvels lurking just beneath the surface of the everyday. So whether you find yourself flipping through spare change, browsing at your local coin shop, or sifting through online listings, keep your eyes peeled for that 1991 nickel. It may just be your ticket to uncovering a piece of history that could transform your understanding of coin collecting and lead you into a passionate lifelong journey through the rich tapestry of numismatic exploration, thrilling stories, and the connectedness shared by all collectors. As we wrap up our discussion on this captivating coin, let's reflect on the serendipity involved in its creation and ongoing legacy, reminding us, and those with a discerning eye, that every nickel counts, because who knows? The next one you find may just change your life in ways you've never imagined. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to see you in our next video, where we continue to unearth the fascinating world of numismatics one coin at a time. Next, 1984 Jefferson Nickels. Today, we have a fascinating journey ahead of us as we explore the extraordinary world of the 1984 Jefferson nickel, a coin that initially appears to be just another piece of change, but upon further inspection, reveals itself to be so much more, a treasure trove of history, intrigue, and monetary worth that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike. The impressive valuation of approximately $190 million attributed to this coin reaches far beyond its humble face value of just 5 cents, largely due to various minting errors, mistakes made during the production process, and mint mark discrepancies, all of which create a perfect storm for collectors hunting for that elusive rare coin which may lie hidden in their pocket change. To give you some context, the Jefferson nickel was first introduced to the public in 1938, featuring an artistic depiction of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, Jefferson's famous estate, on the reverse. Although the coin operated as standard currency, it has had a journey of its own through time, often being overlooked by the average citizen, until now. With the emergence of a vibrant collector's market, particularly surrounding error coins, the 1984 Jefferson nickel stands out due to its rich tapestry of minting anomalies that contribute to its unparalleled worth. You might wonder how a simple nickel could reach such a staggering value, and it all begins with the fascinating processes that take place at the U.S. Mint and how even the smallest slip-ups can lead to monumental shifts in a coin's significance. One of the key aspects contributing to the value of the 1984 nickel has to do with minting errors that occurred during production. Some of these errors may include double strikes, where a coin is stamped more than once, leading to unique and recognizable imprints that diverge from the norm. Error coins are prized among collectors for their rarity, therefore, when a coin is found that bears the mark of an error or defect, its value skyrockets due to the improbability of its existence. Over the years, the numismatic community has seen numerous examples of misprinted coins capturing significant attention, and the 1984 Jefferson nickel is no exception. Rare finds of coins minted with such errors can fetch prices that make them highly sought after in specialized coin auctions. Additionally, specific varieties of the 1984 Jefferson nickel exhibit mint mark errors, which further complicate the narrative surrounding its value. For instance, in 1984, coins were minted in both Philadelphia and Denver, and the presence or absence of mint marks, the letters that indicate where a coin was produced, can drastically change a collector's interest. Generally speaking, coins minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, whereas those struck in Denver prominently feature a D. However, some collectors have identified peculiar specimens that appear to have conflicting or erroneous mint marks, creating a stir among numismatic enthusiasts. These mistakes can lead to lengthy discussions about authenticity and valuation, especially when it comes to identifying and cataloging these rarities. Some 1984 Jefferson nickels can be found with misaligned dies, leading to partial images or distortions on the coin, further adding to their uniqueness and desirability in the eyes of hardcore collectors. As a coin enthusiast or merely a curious observer, consider the excitement and thrill that would ensue upon discovering a coin valued substantially higher than its face amount simply due to an error during the minting process. Enthusiasts across the country often recount tales of such serendipitous finds, where the discovery of these uncommon variations opens doors to previously unimaginable financial opportunities. Among the rarities, specific details such as over-polished dies, weak strikes, and excessive planchet flaws create a narrative ripe for exploration. Imagine spending a routine day examining your change only to stumble upon a 1984 nickel misprinted or misstruck in a way that deviates from the original minting standards. These moments fuel the passion of collectors and can secure a coin's place in history, potentially leading to its recognition in the numismatic community as an exemplary specimen representative of quality errors. The 1984 errors have led to the establishment of a flourishing market where bidding wars erupt over pristine specimens. Consider how coins previously thought to be unremarkable currency could become valuable commodities simply because they embody a deviation from the expected norm. Some of these remarkable findings have yielded sales reaching astronomical figures, as eager collectors push the boundaries of willingness to pay for pieces that tell a unique story. As we assign value to the 1984 Jefferson nickel, it's essential to understand the impact of third-party grading services that have emerged within the field of numismatics to authenticate and evaluate coins. These grading organizations scrutinize coins, assessing their conditions and determining their place within an established grading scale, thus helping collectors better understand the worth of their prized acquisitions. Because the 1984 Jefferson nickel can possess various qualities based on factors such as wear, damage, and error types, grading services provide crucial insights that can influence both market prices and collectors' decisions on purchases or sales. Collectors often depend on expert grades to establish potential investment returns, lending credibility to the high prices seen in auctions, a facet that continues to draw attention to the coin and its idiosyncratic nature. Moving beyond the dollar signs, it is vital to acknowledge the community and culture that revolves around coin collecting. The process of preservation and study invites individuals to share their experiences and knowledge, nurturing a collaborative spirit among avid enthusiasts across national borders. The stories behind the coins often resonate with those who appreciate historical significance beyond just monetary value. Each 1984 Jefferson nickel with an error has its unique backstory intertwined with the legacy of minting practices, societal shifts, and technological advancements, reminders of a specific time in history that shaped how money circulated among the nation's populace. Such appreciation fuels deeper connections and bonds within the collecting community, as individuals trade insights, share findings, and celebrate successful bids during live coin shows or online auctions where excitement surrounding these rare pieces thrives. Often, it is through community discussion that trends surrounding specific error coins emerge, such as heightened awareness of the peculiar 1984 variants, which cultivates collective interest and ultimately drives prices higher. Additionally, the world of social media has rapidly transformed how collectors connect and collaborate. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook provide robust venues for enthusiasts to share their collections, document their journeys, and showcase their finds to broader audiences. Content creators within the coin community often produce videos discussing tips for identifying valuable coins, exploring the history of significant error varieties, and even showcasing stunning sales that demonstrate how certain coins like the 1984 Jefferson nickel can capture an audience's attention beyond the marketplace. The thrill of storytelling envelopes the entire process of coin collecting, with videos and forums enabling participants to celebrate their passion while contributing to a culture of knowledge sharing. As we navigate the complex landscape of coin collection, it becomes evident that the remarkable valuation of the 1984 Jefferson nickel, climbing to an impressive $190 million, boils down to numerous factors compounding upon one another. Fluctuations in demand and preferences among collectors, recognition of rare specimens, and exposure through media channels culminate to create an environment where the uncommon rises to the forefront, captivating our imaginations and turning a mere nickel into a legend surpassing its intended purpose. Ultimately, the combination of history, rarity, community, and economic factors interlaces to form a rich narrative honoring not just the coin itself, but the numerous individuals who share a passion for unearthing its secrets. The 1984 Jefferson nickel serves as a compelling reminder, demonstrating that even the most ordinary objects can transform into extraordinary treasures when distinct characteristics, such as minting errors, enter the equation. The next time you're rifling through your loose change or consider investing in collector coins, remember that within every stack of currency lies the potential for a remarkable discovery waiting to be unveiled. Through the lens of the 1984 Jefferson nickel, we come to appreciate the fluctuating dynamics governing the world of coin collecting and realize the importance of meticulous attention to detail, recounting how anomalies shape the value surrounding each coin and ultimately contribute to their significance as historical artifacts. So as we wrap up our discussion today, consider the broader implications of our interactions with money, and recognize the importance of understanding not only the economic factors at play but also the stories that emerge from our everyday encounters with currency. Let curiosity be your compass as you explore the realm of numismatics. Who knows, the next fascinating find could be a simple 5-cent nickel, concealing the promise of history, rarity, and remarkable value beyond all expectations, just waiting for you to discover it. Thank you for joining us on this exciting adventure today, and as always, keep turning over those coins. You might just uncover a hidden gem that propels you into this captivating world, where Eve. Next, 1989 Jefferson Nickels USA coins. Today, the 1989 Jefferson nickel, a coin that carries a remarkable story worth up to $150 million, far exceeding its face value of just 5 cents. Today, we will unravel the extraordinary journey of this particular nickel, exploring the myriad of errors, mistakes, and mint mark discrepancies that contribute to its incredible value, making it a coveted piece in the realm of coin collecting. The Jefferson nickel, first introduced in 1938 to commemorate Thomas Jefferson, has always had an important role in U.S. currency, but the particular minting year of 1989 stands out for collectors due to a series of fascinating irregularities during production. As we venture into this subject, remember that it's not just a nickel you may have seen in your pocket, it's a portal into a world where seemingly ordinary currency transforms into extraordinary collectibles driven by the nuances of minting and the thrill of discovery. Speaking of discovery, part of what fuels the allure of the 1989 Jefferson nickel is the presence of numerous mint errors, coinage produced with unintended flaws during the striking process. Imagine coins with doubling errors where the images of Thomas Jefferson appear twice, or coins that should be pristine but display unusual markings from overworked dies or misalignments. These imperfections tend to attract seasoned collectors, driving up their rarity and demand, contributing uniquely to their uproarious market value. Each error or mistake adds a layer of character that can amplify the worth of the coin exponentially, pulling the attention of those who appreciate the art of minting and the stories these coins can tell. Errors in mint coins arise from several stages during production, and in the case of the 1989 Jefferson nickel, there were enough anomalies that experts and collectors alike found themselves magnetically drawn to them. Among the most sought-after varieties of the 1989 Jefferson nickel are those exhibiting the double die reverse and obverse errors, leading to distinct and collectible examples that can garner impressive attention during auctions. The phenomenon of double dies occurs when a die that is used to strike the coins is misaligned and strikes the same coin multiple times without resetting its position, leaving behind a ghostly image of the original design that doubles in one way or another. This not only creates visual intrigue but also establishes that such errors are rare and therefore command high values in the marketplace. Furthermore, the condition and rarity of the specific error significantly impact the coin's desirability, leading to prices that far exceed that of average Jefferson nickels. Beyond the notable double die coins, we also need to address the concept of mint marks and how they intricately tie into the value of these nickels. The mint mark is crucial as it denotes where the coin was produced, either the Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco Mint, and it can vastly influence a coin's market price. For the 1989 Jefferson nickel produced at the Philadelphia Mint, it's essential to note that many coins were released without a mint mark. However, whispers of unknown and extremely rare pieces surfacing with a D mint mark, indicating mintage in Denver, generated immense excitement and speculation among collectors. This very discussion amplifies the intricacies of the coin collecting hobby and showcases the ongoing passion collectors possess when seeking out these unique varieties. Such mint mark errors contribute to the dynamic nature of coin valuation, where the mythology surrounding a coin's discovery can sometimes overshadow its actual rarity. Staying with the theme of errors and rarity, let's not overlook the possibility of off-center strikes, which present yet another avenue where the 1989 Jefferson nickel diverges from the expected norm. An off-center strike occurs when a coin is not precisely aligned during the minting process, leading to a partial image that can create a one-of-a-kind look that's instantly recognizable among collectors. Coins possessing such distinctive attributes can demand high prices as they transform from everyday currency to coveted collectibles due to their sheer uniqueness and the story that accompanies them. Collectors delight in discovering these anomalies, often cementing each coin's history and value based on its journey from the mint to private hands. Additionally, the grading of coins plays a fundamental role in determining their value, especially concerning the 1989 Jefferson nickel with errors. Expert grading systems evaluate coins based on their condition, and those deemed to be in excellent or uncirculated condition with identifiable mint errors can exponentially increase their value in the eyes of collectors. The intersection between the technical aspects of grading and the intriguing stories behind each error serve to create an atmosphere where the 1989 Jefferson nickel stands proudly among its peers as a case study in values formed through market dynamics, rarity, and the passions of numismatic enthusiasts. New collectors stepping into the world of coin collecting find themselves embarking on an adventure imbued with the thrill of potential. Imagine walking into a local coin shop, sorting through trays filled with coins, and coming across a 1989 Jefferson nickel with an unusual mark or double image. This is the type of moment that ignites excitement and enthusiasm to hunt for such exceptional coins. Coins that showcase errors tell tales of the minting process itself, reminding collectors that every piece of currency has a story waiting to unfold. As we will further explore, part of the enduring fascination with researching the 1989 Jefferson nickel lies in the ongoing nature of this hunt. Collectors often share their experiences in forums, blogs, or YouTube channels, creating a vibrant community where information is exchanged, and fellow enthusiasts rally together to celebrate their shared interests. The passion for tracking down specific errors fuels many an engaging discussion where individuals excitedly swap news about recent auction results or astonishing finds in circulation. This sense of community amplifies the excitement surrounding the 1989 Jefferson nickel, wherein the shared joy of discovery can transform solitary pursuits into collective adventures that breathe life into the world of numismatics. As new discoveries come to light, and verified mint errors make headlines, the dynamic market for the 1989 Jefferson nickel only grows, providing each enthusiastic collector with remarkable opportunities to delve into a journey of riches beyond the initial 5 cents it represents. These avenues of growth make exploring change, forgotten coins, and small pockets of history an exhilarating endeavor for anyone who dares to sift through, searching for the sparkling gems that lay concealed within. While we have discussed the attributes and market values of this extraordinary nickel, we must also recognize the historical context in which it was minted. The late 1980s ushered in a period of economic transformations in the United States, reflecting the complex interplay between inflation, market trends, and public interest in coinage. As interest in collectibles surged during this time, the environment became ripe for intriguing errors to emerge within a specific mint batch, resulting in beloved coins. Accordingly, the backdrop of these significant changes further enhances the value of the 1989 Jefferson nickel as it embodies more than just minting imperfections, it encapsulates a distinct historical moment in American cultural and economic history. The charm of these nickels harks back to when they were not meticulously scrutinized for collectible potential but simply viewed as everyday currency, reinforcing the delight that accompanies mission hunting for rare pieces. In navigating the landscape of the coin collecting world, it becomes evident that personal stories intertwine with each 1989 Jefferson nickel, and seasoned collectors complain that the allure of rarity, historical context, and sheer integrity tied to specific versions can ignite passion within newcomers eager to step foot into this enthralling hobby. Building a collection of coins presenting failed strikes or discrepancies provides emotional resonance, becoming more than just a chance for financial gain but allowing the collector to express a narrative filled with passion, perseverance, and the elation that arises when one identifies a piece worthy of their journey. As potential discoveries loom, anticipation surrounding rare finds increases, whether scouring markets, enjoying family estate sales, or simply observing coins while running errands. This collective enthusiasm illustrates a bridge between the past and present, where a single coin can serve as a reminder of everyday life's extraordinary potential, encapsulating stories and histories waiting to be shared and cherished. Consider the possibility of a mom-and-pop shop owner flipping through their coin trays, discovering a 1989 Jefferson nickel that carries a slight mint error. Such moments have the power to breathe new life into this antique piece, resulting in a wondrous journey of exploration. Collectors revel in such moments, where years of accumulated knowledge translate into magical finds that shift their perspectives on what value signifies. Furthermore, as we expand our understanding of the 1989 Jefferson nickel, it is essential to acknowledge the influence of various collecting organizations and communities that continue to advocate for awareness and appreciation of coin collecting as not only a lucrative pursuit but a cherished pastime. The camaraderie found within numismatic societies and coin clubs enhances the culture surrounding coins, and these organizations often facilitate initiatives, events, and discussions that. Next, 1973's Jefferson Nickels, where we delve into the intriguing and fascinating world of numismatics, the art and science of coin collecting, and today, we're zeroing in on one of the most surprising coins in American history, the 1973 Jefferson nickel, which, while carrying a mere face value of 5 cents, has garnered attention and significant valuation on the market, skyrocketing to an astonishing worth of up to $170 million due to a variety of unique errors, mint mark discrepancies, and much more. This particular nickel has become the center of attention for collectors keen on spotting the hidden treasures within their pockets or in the numismatic antique shops, and let me assure you, this journey will unpack a cornucopia of information that can ignite a passion for this collectible piece of American heritage and currency, peppered with tales of history, mistakes, and the potential for financial windfalls. Jefferson nickels were first struck in 1938 as a tribute to Thomas Jefferson on the 200th anniversary of his birth, displaying his profile on the obverse and an image of Monticello, his Virginia estate, on the reverse, and the design is not only distinctive but has remained largely unchanged for decades, enabling collectors and currency enthusiasts to connect with a piece of American history every time they handle one, particularly the 1973 issue, as it forms a critical moment in the evolution of U.S. coinage during a time of great change. However, it is the flaws that distinguish certain 1973 nickels from their peers, leading to dramatic differences in value due to errors in the minting process, and it's vital to explore what makes these errors so significant, as they create a high demand among collectors who are often willing to pay a premium for rare examples. One of the most prevalent errors discovered among the 1973 Jefferson nickels is the presence of strike-through errors, which occur when a foreign substance, such as grease, dust, or other forms of debris, gets trapped on the die that shapes the coin as it's struck, resulting in blank or partially obscured images on the coin itself, which can be particularly appealing to those with an eye for errors, as they lend an air of uniqueness and rarity that collectors find deeply alluring. These coins might display uneven or incomplete details that turn them into prized possessions rather than mere nickels, and while such issues might seem minor at first glance, in the world of numismatics, they can translate into financial gain that far exceeds the 5-cent face value, with some pieces trading in the thousands of dollars depending on the severity and visibility of the errors. Furthermore, we cannot overlook another captivating variant, the double die error, which occurs when a coin is struck more than once, leading to overlapping images on the coin's surface. This often results in distinct visual anomalies that showcase misaligned lettering or duplicated designs, making these coins incredibly rare and sought after. Specifically, dollar amounts for certain double die examples can surge significantly, as numismatists are aware that only a handful of these errors occur, making the 1973 Jefferson nickel with a double die strike a holy grail for serious collectors and sellers alike. Diving deeper into the mint marks found on the 1973 Jefferson nickel can also significantly influence its value. With nickels struck at different mints bearing distinguishing marks, the presence of a mint mark can indicate how many coins were produced by a certain facility, with those minted in Philadelphia being denoted as no mint mark, while those minted in Denver feature a D that stands for Denver, and those from San Francisco carry an S, and among these, the San Francisco mint versions, especially the proofs that were created for collectors, have proven particularly valuable to enthusiasts, showcasing higher levels of fineness and quality due to the more rigorous production processes employed, and any variations that surface, especially in error form, can considerably increase their value. Collectors often engage in hunting for details regarding these mint marks, as identifying rare combinations can lead to discovering hidden gems, and the interplay between the mints and errors adds a layer of complexity to the coin's provenance, which collectors and historians dive into deeply, trying to piece together the history of how these nickels reached the public. The value of these interesting coins does not merely hang on the numeric worth of their errors. Indeed, each coin is steeped in stories that go beyond their physical attributes. They are actual pieces of U.S. history, launched into circulation during a time when America was grappling with social shift and economic change, making them not just monetary items but vessels preserving stories of resilience and fortuity. The Jefferson Nickels series is emblematic of a 50-year period that reflects a dynamic pulse in American socio-political evolution, especially in the realm of economics, as the U.S. government faced inflation issues, altering production techniques, and adjusting coinage characteristics to suit changing times. Thus, owning a 1973 nickel, especially one that is particularly rare or erroneous, is akin to possessing a time capsule of currency, rich in historical significance and narrative wealth. As such, numismatists and casual coin enthusiasts recognize that the allure of coin collecting extends beyond mere monetary considerations. It's also about connecting with history, culture, and the stories that these pieces encapsulate, creating a rich tapestry of fascination for many who enter this enthralling world. The profound artistry that goes into coin design, as evidenced by the intricate features of Jefferson's profile and Monticello, further enhances their appeal. This artistry and craftsmanship mark significant moments in American life and culture, making the numismatic community deeply passionate about preserving these coins and uncovering their histories. It is crucial to stay well informed, observe market trends diligently, and engage with communities of fellow collectors to fully appreciate the nuances of Jefferson Nickels and ensure you are in the loop regarding the latest discoveries related to the 1973 date, as the excitement and zest that come with the hunt can be exhilarating. Engaging in this community not only helps you learn more about potential finds but also sharpens your ability to discern authenticity, rarity, and proper valuation, all essential skills for thriving successfully as a collector. The journey of accumulating a collection is rife with discovery, persistence, and the thrill of unearthing pieces that carry legacies, such as these Jefferson Nickels. For those eager to understand the factors affecting a nickel's valuation, it becomes paramount to discern the differences between a standard specimen and those possessing unique errors that could lend each coin a surprising worth. Understanding the market and learning the intricacies of grading conditions can immensely empower you. When assessing these nickels, one must also consider aspects such as the coin's physical conditions, such as wear and tear, cleaning marks, and other damages that can drastically affect their market positions. Collectors seek coins that retain their luster and originality, making them not just valuable in terms of errors but also worth engaging with in discussions surrounded by their histories and improvements over the decades. Thus, creating an appreciation for the physical characteristics, alongside the stories they hold, can lead to a deeper respect for these small coins and the world they represent. As we continue our exploration of the 1973 Jefferson nickel, we must emphasize the importance of professional appraisal and authentication when dealing in high-value numismatic items, with the potential for counterfeiting in the marketplace, especially as the value of these coins has grown. Ensuring you know what to look for in authenticity helps in safeguarding your investments and ensuring that the stories and values associated with these coins are preserved. Collaborating or seeking advice from seasoned numismatists or reputable coin dealers can also provide insights and guidance about market trends, helping you to navigate the sometimes turbulent waters of coin valuation to ensure you are cognizant of what to expect, especially when it comes time for trading or selling, as this is how you ensure that you maximize your returns on precious coins such as the 1973 Jefferson nickel and their rare varieties. Furthermore, coins that have been well preserved, featuring minimal circulation, are typically found to garner significantly higher values. Collectors must be meticulous in their handling and storage of these treasures to maintain their condition, keeping them in protective casings, using gloves, and storing them away from humidity and direct sunlight, all working towards preserving the integrity of these items as they represent more than just commerce. They symbolize our shared history and an ongoing narrative that weaves into the very fabric of our culture and collective memory. As we wrap up our journey through the alluring world of the 1973 Jefferson nickel, it becomes abundantly clear that coins serve as a captivating lens through which we can view the past. Each error, mint mark, and faint imperfection unveiling stories of their own, allowing us to reflect upon the narratives of the era they were produced in, from detailing the historical significance, providing tales of human endeavor, and offering rich participation in Americana to valuing the intricate artistry of coin design. The 1973 Jefferson Nickel stands out as more than just a 5-cent investment, though today it remains a potentially lucrative artifact for those who know how to recognize its worth. By embracing the pursuit of knowledge, underst. Next, 1993 Jefferson Nickels USA coins today. Hey, everyone, to our channel, where we dive into the enthralling universe of numismatics, unraveling secrets and uncovering hidden treasures that might be lurking right in your pockets. Today, we shift our focus to a significant yet often overlooked piece of currency, the 1993 Jefferson Nickel, a modest 5-cent coin that, because of its unique characteristics and specific errors, has reached the astounding valuation of around $170 million in the collecting world, far removed from its original face value. How did this happen, you might ask? What set these particular nickels apart, transforming them into some of the most sought-after collectibles of recent years? To understand this phenomenon, we need to explore the rich history of the Jefferson nickel itself, including its design and the production process at the United States Mint in 1993, a year that would inadvertently lead to a plethora of notable errors and variations, which in turn, has captivated coin collectors and enthusiasts alike. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, designed by Felix Schlag, and has seen various modifications through the decades, but the one minted in 1993 carries with it stories of significant minting blunders that have ultimately played a crucial role in its valuation. One of the most notable errors that catch the eye of collectors is the presence of double dies. This occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a misalignment of the design elements on the coin. In 1993, a limited number of these double die nickels made their way into circulation, and even a single coin with such an error can fetch a hefty price tag at auction, reaching thousands of dollars depending on its condition and clarity of the error. It's this delightful potential for discovery that drives numismatists to scrutinize their coin collections, forever on the lookout for that rare find that might make them a fortune. Furthermore, some 1993 Jefferson nickels have been identified with specific mint mark variations that add to their allure. Generally, nickels produced at the Philadelphia Mint do not bear a mint mark, while coins minted in Denver and San Francisco feature D and S, respectively. However, anomalies from this particular year have surfaced where coins have incorrect or absent mint marks, leading to widespread excitement among collectors who understand how critical these variations can be when it comes to establishing a coin's worth in the marketplace. This type of error mirrors what collectors typically look for, the extraordinary among the ordinary, which continuously fuels their passion for numismatics and the thrill of the chase when searching for that hidden gem in everyday change. The market for error coins has exploded in recent years, with collectors and investors alike keen on getting their hands on unique pieces that tell a story or highlight an interesting aspect of U.S. coin production that many might not be aware of. As 1993 coins began to circulate, some made their way out of the mint with various distinctive filters that resulted from mechanical faults, improper handling, or other minting mistakes. These flaws range from the subtle to the glaring, but each one holds history and a sense of mystery, capturing the imagination of those who seek them. The allure of these collectibles isn't solely tied to their financial reward, rather, it's the entire narrative surrounding them. The excitement of unearthing a coin that may very well have slipped through the cracks, the thrill of discussing finds with fellow collectors, and the journey through history that each coin represents. 1993 nickels with errors have become conversation pieces in many households, sparking interest from younger generations who may want to join the world of coin collecting, thus perpetuating a cycle of intrigue and passion that crosses age barriers. Moreover, when you consider the overall context of the economy, investments in rare coins like the 1993 Jefferson nickel can be seen as a hedge against inflation and market fluctuations. As the value of cash continues to change and economic conditions fluctuate, collectors appreciate the tangible nature of coins that can stand the test of time, and some are even seeing significant returns from their investments compared to other financial avenues. This strong appeal drives collectors to study and invest in these unique pieces, reconnecting the past with modern economic strategies through the medium of collectible currency. Additionally, professional grading services have become quite pivotal in determining the value of these coins. Collectors understood that in order to maximize their potential financial returns on items like the 1993 Jefferson nickel, having them evaluated by experts adds legitimacy and opens up markets where previously the value might have been underestimated. Coins that receive high grades for their condition can significantly appreciate in value compared to those without grading, allowing enthusiasts to make informed decisions as they build and refine their collections, transforming what might have been a casual hobby into a serious investment opportunity. Experts in the field often applaud the resilience of error coins like the 1993 Jefferson nickel because they remind us of the human element in the production process, the stories behind the coins we often take for granted, all while highlighting the complexities and challenges faced by the mint itself. It's not uncommon for enthusiasts to get together for events, forums, and symposiums focusing on error coins, where the 1993 Jefferson nickel often becomes a focal topic of discussion among speakers and attendees alike. This vibrant community fosters camaraderie and conveys the passion that underpins the hobby, revealing just how deep one's interest can go when they discover the profound mysteries behind a simple piece of change. Furthermore, social media has transformed the world of coin collecting, allowing enthusiasts to share their finds, discuss errors, and even sell their coins to a larger audience than ever before. The connection that collectors experience through platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and specialized auction sites has rejuvenated the hobby, making the pursuit of finding a 1993 nickel with errors an exciting venture enjoyed by many. This blending of technology and traditional collecting has opened the floodgates for streamlining communication and fostering a sense of community, where advice is freely exchanged, and information spreads quickly across the globe, leading to greater appreciation for coins like the 1993 Jefferson. Even a minor error can be a game changer. Many people might not consider a 5-cent piece to be much more than change, but with the right conditions, the right errors, and the right grading, these nickels carry immense value and stories waiting to be told. As you go about your day-to-day life, always remember that something as trivial as a nickel could carry the potential for profit, history, and excitement beyond what you might expect. In the grand tapestry of numismatics, the 1993 Jefferson nickel serves as a reminder that rarity, error, and history intertwine seamlessly to create coins of profound significance, ultimately transforming perceptions around currency as not merely a medium of exchange but as valuable artifacts linking us to our past. This journey is not just about collecting coins, it's about understanding that even small, overlooked pieces of our economy can hold incredible stories and values that continue to shape our understanding of currency and our personal investments in history. So, whether you are a seasoned collector or a casual finder of change, the 1993 Jefferson nickel stands as a testament to the extraordinary paths coins can take, illuminating the incredible world that lies beneath the surface of something as routine as a pocketful of nickels, and reminding us all to keep our eyes peeled for those precious treasures that still might be out there, waiting to become part of someone's cherished collection. In essence, the exploration of the 1993 Jefferson nickel opens up a broader dialogue about value, rarity, and the delightful pursuit of collecting, cementing its status within the pantheon of highly sought-after coins that capture both the mind and the heart of collectors around the world. Whether it's because of the thrill of the hunt, the challenge of the find, or the sheer joy of engaging with fellow collectors, the journey surrounding error coins like the 1993 Jefferson nickel is rich with opportunities and stories, so stay curious, keep collecting, and who knows, you might just discover a treasure that will contribute to the legacy of numismatics for generations to come.